You guys couldn't see what's beneath this mask, but today's so exciting.
Nak pick up barang?
Kan nak ambil gambar saya.
Boleh.
Ada request dengan Korea tak?
Ada.
Bila?
Semalam dia cakap dia dah sampai rumah sebenarnya. Saya cakap so apalah saya pick up dekat office lah kira. Itu dia. Yes.
Easily no something.
Betul.
Thank you so much.
It went well, it went fucking well. This is the Sigma 60mm f1.4 DCDN. Dang, this is a hefty lens. Now Sigma is famous for producing a lot of cinematic lens. And for the past few months, Sigma introduces 3 types of lens that is good to use for a mirrorless camera. It is a mixture of plastic and metals together, so this is a well-structured type of lens. Quite heavy lens, this is 405 grams and it's quite sturdy. Let me show you the difference between my current lens, this is a kit lens, compared to this Sigma lens. Now, take a look at the difference. As you can see, this is my normal kit lens for this Canon M50 and it's so small. It's so small if you compare the 2 and 2 together. As you guys can immediately see, the difference between the background, the depth of fields between these 2 lenses are much more different. Sigma lens has much more crispiness to it, kind of make the picture better, kind of make it more sharper. And that crispiness comes with the wide angle that this lens have, 16mm. The normal kit lens have 15 to 45. And the best part about this is the autofocus. Autofocus is so important, especially for a mirrorless camera like this. As you guys can see, let me show you how quick the autofocus is. To me, back to you, and to me. And if you guys notice, there's not even a sound that it makes when you want to autofocus. But I would say the best part about this is the low light. Right now we're transitioning into a darker room. Like for instance, this 15 to 45 kit lens, there are a lot of noise it created because of the darkness. There is so little light and it creates a sort of worms around me. So right now I'm changing to the Sigma lens. There is a distinct difference between the 2 lenses. Now as you can see, the things that I talked about, the worm, now it's improved. Alright, now let's turn the lights on. Now try to see the crispiness, the sharpness that this lens provides. The edge of my face are sharper than the kit lens, and it's much more cinematic. As the name goes, this is a cinematic lens. I mean, one huge weakness that this Canon M50 has is the ability to shoot in low light situation. I mean, I have trouble to shoot at nighttime. Supposed to provide you like a more cinematic feel for different scenarios, especially when you want to create a dramatic effect. There are a lot of creative ways that you can shoot at night, and I'm missing that on this camera, and this Sigma lens kind of helped me with that. But if anyone asks me, is this the best lens to have? I would say no. Number one that you need to consider before you purchase this Sigma lens is that it doesn't have a built-in stabilization in the lens. Compared to the kit lens that the M50 gives you, it has an image stabilization that in here, as well as built-in stabilization in the camera itself. Now I believe that is what makes this camera so popular among content creators. Here's me riding an etherboard, trying to find the difference between using a Sigma lens or a kit lens on the board. As you can see, it is much more janky on the Sigma lens. It has more unwanted, unnecessary action. But I would say that weakness that this lens have, you could make it better by using the internal digital IS that this camera has. Although image stabilization that is made digitally is not that great. But the thing is, like right now, I'm using the Sigma lens and it works fine. I put it on a tripod. So the point is, if you want to buy this lens, you must know yourself, why do you want to buy it and for what do you want to use it. Like for instance, this, I'm sitting here and it works wonders. If you want to shoot any kind of like extreme action movement, then I would suggest to buy a gimbal accompany this lens. But the point is there are options and there are alternatives. Try to figure out how it would fit your needs. And I would say that this Sigma lens is highly specialized. Yeah, I mean it doesn't have any zoom function on the lens. It maintained at 60mm, so it's not versatile in a way. So you have to figure out what type of shoots and angles that might benefit you for you to buy this. If anyone asks me, Pong, is this Sigma lens better than this kit lens 15 to 45mm? I would say no. This is so versatile. It has a wider angle than this Sigma lens. It has a zoom function, it has a stabilization. The picture is not that bad. I mean, what's important or what is the best lens is the lens that fits your need. That is your best lens. If you need something that can zoom out 200 times, then that is the best lens for you. So I would not say that this lens is better than the kit lens, but it's just different. I mean, this lens is just an added arsenal to my camera gear to help me with my next shoot. This kit lens is already good enough for you to do any type of content creation. It's really versatile. I mean, that is the reason why M50 is so popular. It's the next generation for camera, which is the mirrorless camera. People are arguing about that. What would be the next big thing in the camera industry? We have the red camera, which is really expensive and really big, but really cinematic. If anyone can make that camera become this big, a compact camera, that would be the future. So think about it if you want to buy a lens. To me, I'm really happy to have this lens. This is perfect for my next endeavor. It can help me in doing a lot of stuff. Please consider how will it benefit you. If you ask me if this is the best lens, I would say no. If you ask me if this is a good investment, I would say yes, because this lens would expand the horizon of my content creation if I want to do it on YouTube or even a commercial space. But if any one of you have any other comments about this lens or any other comments about the M50, or if you want to ask me anything, or if you want to say anything at all, put it down on the comment section below. Subscribe to this channel if you guys haven't yet. It would help me a lot, especially in the long run. No, especially now, because I'm actually doing a lot of project right now, so it's kind of good branding for me if I have my YouTube channel running at the same time. I'm trying my best to put a lot of contents, aside my busy schedule. But I guess that's about it. Thank you so much you guys for watching. This is another day and this is another video. Don't forget to have fun.